Okay, we still stood in the water, guys, as you can see. Let's start moving on. Again, I'm just above the top of the water. Yeah, it's falsing a little bit more. But if you're concentrating, I don't think you could do this all day unless you have the patience of a saint, because your ears you just start missing targets, because your ears would get fed up listening to the constant interference with your beep beep beeping. But I know they're not targets, because I know when it does give me a target, it absolutely bangs out. There's quite a bit of false in there, you know. It's not ideal, but it's detectable. I guarantee you that. Let's just throw that ring up there. It's detectable. Listen to the difference, because we've got the chatter. Listen to the target when we go over it. Yeah. There's no mixing that. Listen to those sounds. There's no mixing that up with that. Nothing. There's no mixing that up at all. So people who say, yeah, it's falsing a lot, yeah, it's doing this a lot, yeah, it's making a noise. Yes, it does make a noise. Yes, it does false, but it still gets these targets. And all I say to people, or as I'm thinking, is when I listen to my other detectors, they have a threshold. I have to listen to that threshold changing. I see these little odd, let's call them the odd knocks on the detector, the odd beeps and groans. It's how the detector works, fellas. It's one of those things. If you don't like it, then you won't use the detector. You know, don't buy it. Don't waste your money. But if you think you would use that, then, you know, for what is it, 700 quid at the minute with the 2 coils, how can you go wrong? How can we go wrong? So you can see I'm going to come out this water, not because the detector can't do it, it's just I want to move a little bit quicker, because I want to get up to the see, if I go slow, there's not a problem at all. You've just got to slow it right down, and that is quiet, but it will still hit them targets. You've just got to give the detector time to work out where it is and what it's doing. And there, guys, you know, some of you might say this is ridiculously slow. I have gone a lot slower using my Excalibur than I am doing with this now. This is zooming along compared to what my Excalibur has to do when I get into a difficult area. I know I keep talking about my Excalibur, but for me, the Excalibur on this beach is the #1 machine. I've used PIs, I've used my XLT, and nothing beats the Excalibur. That's what I've said all along. My views are, I'm starting to consider that view at the moment with the Bliss. You've just got to use this machine a little differently. The Excalibur scores on here because I can get it wet, I can lay it in the sand, I can take it home and shower it. You know, I've just got to be a bit more careful. You can see as we've come out of that puddle, I mean, it's still wet here, but we're in the ripples now, guys. As you can see, I can speed up a little bit. You know, we can get going. Each swing's overlapping, which is good detecting practice. Let's just see how fast we can go and keep it stable. Now, there's no way I would detect at this speed. Let's turn the camera up a little bit. I don't know what you're getting there. There's no way I would detect at this speed unless I'm just moving from one area to another. But that's doing it. That is doing it, fellas. So that's just me banging it on there. So right, I turn the camera off a little bit, and I think you've seen enough of how smooth this detector's running. Let's see if we can get some targets now.